Well, hi and welcome to Moama and Echuca. I'm back out on the trail on another adventure. I have taken so many photographs of all sorts of things already, and I've only been here, what, an hour and a half, just teeming with life everywhere because the Murray River has flooded. It's flooded out all the areas that I was hoping to go for a walk in, but it's just brought out so much life. They're all looking for somewhere to come onto land. Oh, so I've just been having an absolute ball. There's plenty of mosquitoes, always is up on the Murray River. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. There is just so much to explore. Probably keep walking for another hour and then I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I'm just going over the bridge from Moama, New South Wales, and I'm almost back into my home state of Victoria at Echuca. Bit overcast at the minute, sun's just popped up over the hill. You can see the mighty Murray River there and the old original settlement in the distance, but it has burst its banks in a lot of places, and it happened not long after we got here yesterday in the afternoon. The lizards and all that were trying to find somewhere to get out of the water. It's awesome. Anyway, off, back into Victoria, have a walk on the other side of the river where I'm staying, and I'll catch up with you later on. Should have bought my gum boots. It is absolutely flooded right through this park as well. This is one of the bigger ones. So I don't have a hope in our life of getting anywhere near the river or even just wandering through a park. Have a look. It's just water for a long, long way. And I can't follow, the outer edge of the reserve because it's flooded up there as well. So people's properties. Dilemma. What do? I can walk down the road and maybe see whether I can get in a bit. It might be a higher bit of land to get in a bit. But at the minute, pain in the ass. What my intentions are of the bird life that I want to photograph, the main one is kingfishers. So any type of kingfisher. I don't really have any good ones yet, and I'd love to get some. Antechinus, of course, the yellow-footed antechinus. I'm not taking photographs of mozzies. I hate them. attacking me because of all this water. They're breeding like mad. But anyway, well, I am bitterly disappointed. The only ones that aren't bitterly disappointed are the mosquitoes. They're enjoying my blood and yeah, having a party. But for me, touching the mic, for me, there is no access into this place. This drain runs down to the river. I thought, beauty, it's given me access because they've piled up the dirt as they've dug it out on this run here. But when it gets to this bushes here, it drops down to the same level as so all the water's blocking me out again. And then the dirt they've piled up on the other side over there. We can't get over there because it's flooded. So we're losing everywhere at the minute. This means I can't get away from the public. I'm going to have to go back and have a wander down at the old Echuca settlement area, which is where all the joggers and walkers are. But yeah, I've got no choice. It's still very dark. It's not going to be good for photography. Let's just hope these clouds blow over early. I'll probably end up back where I was yesterday when I first got here. Might be my, the osmo stopped for some reason. Might be my best option is what I was going to say. Anyway, friggin' mossies. Well, I've come back to the billabong where I started from yesterday. And I've got these beautiful, mum and the ducklings here. Oh, beautiful. It's awesome. Yeah, I've come back to the boardwalk where I started from yesterday because I was sort of forced out into the public spaces and there wasn't much around, and I hate doing that. I like to be in a quiet place, but all the quiet places are flooded out, so you can't walk through a forest and just sit down somewhere and watch what happens. But yeah, this is the only sort of place I've got for a little while. I'll just have to keep working here and across the road where I went for a walk yesterday, but at the minute we'll stick with here. There's lots here. You're not supposed to be on this part of the boardwalk. There's a barrier up where a tree had come down, so it's broken up, but everyone's pushed the thing down and the barrier down and walking through yesterday, so I'm doing the same, but I put the barrier back up behind me so I can have it to myself. Cheeky bugger, aren't I? It's late in the afternoon, 5:30. I have not had the best of days until I took that shot of a kingfisher. Yes! And it ain't going to stop there. Still got a bit of light left. Sun's bursting through nicely now. Tomorrow could be absolutely shit. Oh, now I've got people coming down. Anyway, okay. Well, I would like to say good morning, but it's not. Overcast, just stopped raining, but I needed to stretch my legs. So I've just put on the rain gear and I'm out. It's going to be spasmodic for a while with the rain and thunderstorms a little bit later on, and more intense rain, more constant. So I won't be lucky enough to bring the camera out today, I don't think. Pretty dark. and I don't think it's going to get any brighter. There may be, you know, up closer stuff, yeah, just stuff like that, but not with birds in flight, all the other things that go along with birds. I think it's just going to be crap. Anyway, waffling on, keep stretching my legs, just walking around the place. I'm back on the boardwalk. This has been the most productive place. Not supposed to be here, like I've mentioned a couple of times already, because of that broken part up there, but hey, man's got to do what man's got to do apparently. Be naughty. Anyway, yeah, mozzies are out. That's always nice to see that we haven't scared them off. Very quiet this morning with birds, and yeah, getting that Azura kingfisher yesterday. Mwah! Bucket list tick. I've taken so many shots of them, but they just have been in crappy light and they just never worked out. The poses have never been right. There's a branch in the way or a twig or something, but this time we got the best conditions, and I thank that kingfisher very, very much. Well, that was pretty hilarious. Had the camera on slow motion. But anyway, I'll say it again. This boardwalk has given me so much. It's been amazing from day one. So, a blue-faced honeyeater. Wow. Got my first shots of them. So that was awesome to get them. Now we're getting a bit of rain, but who cares about the rain? Got the rain gear on, we're all good, and I'll just keep walking up and down this boardwalk very slowly. There you go, we've got a kingfisher. Well, I've come back out this afternoon for another session, but I thought I'd mix things up a bit. I've got tons of birds over the last couple of days giving me nice poses, but now I want birds in flight. Some really good action shots. If I can't get them in flight, get something like that as well. But yeah, really focusing on that because we've got tons and tons of nice poses from all the birds on this walkway. Now the main one I was hoping to get was that blue-faced honeyeater, and I've been seeing it every now and then, and they've been coming up close to me, and I've been getting some awesome stuff of them in flight. Now, I studied them from the start. As soon as I saw them, I watching what they're doing as well as taking photographs, how they go about looking for insects and things like that. And I thought they were going to give me plenty of opportunities eventually with them flying, because just their habits, the way they go about looking for insects, they're going to give you a lot of action. Even if that's just jumping up the tree, you know, hopping up the tree with their wings out. Studying their behaviour has helped me to get some good stuff. But anyway, I've got to keep moving. Let's get some more action and keep this going. Damn it, the Shire turned up and asked me to leave because they were putting a gate up so that no one can get in down that section of the boardwalk. So we're out of luck. Oh damn, it was so much fun trying to get those blue-faced honey eaters in flight. Oh, a little bit longer, I reckon we would have got some more good shots. But I had to come to the other side of the road to this little bit of a park. As they say in the classics, all good things must come to an end. And that is what is happening with my adventure. Home in the morning, through all the rainstorms that are supposed to be happening all the way home.
Mitch, this is the biggest flooding threat that Seymour has experienced since the 1970s.
Hundreds of homes evacuated from inner city Melbourne north to Seymour and Rochester. Rivers breaking their banks and the SES crew carrying out more than 60 rescues. And it
ended up being a very interesting trip home. We just snuck through all the towns as they closed them off one by one. Seymour was our first experience with the flood. It was right up near to where the last way around the town, the Truckee bypass. An hour after we left there, yeah, it was cut off. Going into Yea, we got through the other side of it, only to be stopped by the SES, State Emergency Crew. They said, can't come through here, it's just totally washed away in some sections. But they gave us a sneaky alternative route to get around the back, because the other way around was also cut off. But in between that, yeah, sneaky little route, got us home. It took us an extra hour to get back home, but that was fine. That's better than being stuck somewhere in some little town where you're spending heaps of money for accommodation, food and all that sort of stuff. So thank you very, very much to the SES for helping us out to get home. Okay, back to you, Derek. But yeah, I've had an awesome time up here, and I hope you've enjoyed tagging along with me. I've gotten some great shots of birds. It's been an awesome trip, especially on this boardwalk. Best place, probably because it's flooded. Checked off a bucket list. Got that Azura kingfisher. Beautiful light, beautiful detail, awesome. So that's it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get more of this amazing stuff whenever I go on adventures, click on my pretty little face that's down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Hit the little bell, you'll get notification whenever I do anything else. And if you want to go and have a look at all the other mad and crazy things I've been doing in the past, click on my icon right here at the end of this video. Take it to my channel. I talk about photographing and filming wildlife in a forest environment, out in the open, birds in flight, all those sort of things. When I go on adventures, I always take you with me. Whenever I buy any camera or camera equipment, I'll give you my honest opinion on it. It's going to have a browse, there'll be something there of interest to you, I am sure. And just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out here and start photographing and filming wildlife, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.